support to our Kashmiri brothers and sisters for the just and peaceful settlement of the Jammu and Kashmir dispute in accordance with the UN Security Council resolutions. I thank you. Okay, before I ask, before we start the Q&A questions, I would like to underline that given the developments that are taking place, there's a lot going on and we won't have a lot of time for our briefing. So I would request all of you to have one question when you ask this question. Please don't repeat a question which somebody else has asked so that we can cover more people. If you have more than one question, then it would be my prerogative to answer the questions that I like. So with that, let's start with इससे शुरू करते हैं. हाँ जी, खालिद साहब से शुरू करते हैं आज.
मैडम, दोबारा से ईरानी फोर्सेस जो हैं वो तैयारी कर रही हैं और इतलात यही हैं कि उन्होंने दोबारा से मिसाइल जो हैं वो रेडी की है. अगर वो इस तरह की दोबारा ये करते हैं, हरकत करते हैं, तो क्या पाकिस्तान उसका जो फ़ौरन वही जवाब देगा जो पहले आज दिया है?
I would not like to indulge in speculation. Pakistan has said that we would like to have peaceful relations with all countries in the region, including with our neighbor Iran. And we have also said that Pakistan's security and sovereignty is sacrosanct, and Pakistan remains ready and is willing to protect itself. हाँ जी. एक सवाल.
Thank you, ma'am. As there was an earlier statement made by you that Pakistan carried out strikes, would you like to share details of these strikes, whether it was through regular Pakistan Air Force or through drones or missiles, and what are the details of casualties? Thank you.
It is my understanding that these details will be coming soon from ISPR, so I will not indulge in operational details. Ji Azad sir.
Irani state media has recently reported that they have also sought explanation from Pakistan, although they have attacked it first and we have retaliated. But their state media is saying that they have sought some kind of explanation from Pakistan. Have you received any kind of communication from Iran?
As you know, this incident took place this morning, and at this point I'm not aware of any contact that took place in the last 2-3 hours. Yes, our friend from Irna.
Salazar from Iranian Eastern Youth. Ma'am, there are some reports regarding some countries trying to de-escalate the tension between two brotherly countries. So is there any...
Thank you very much. As I said earlier, Pakistan considers the people of Iran as our friends and brothers, and we have no interest in escalating any situation, and we hope that our adversaries understand this, and we also believe that acts like the one which took place a couple of nights ago create difficulties and give the adversaries of our friendship the pretext to create more difficulties in the region. Ali Hussain.
Ji, thank you, ma'am. Ali Hussain from Business Recorder. Iran violated Pakistan's sovereignty and carried out strikes inside Pakistan, and Pakistan in response retaliated and carried out the same strikes inside Iran. What next? Is there any channel of communications between the two countries currently to de-escalate the situation, or where both the countries are heading toward? Thank you.
As I said earlier, Pakistan has also always emphasized dialogue and cooperation, and we have always chosen a path of dialogue. We also believe that dialogue and cooperation is essential for confronting common challenges, including the menace of terrorism. And we would like to continue to engage with our neighbors to combat this menace and to ensure that peace prevails and sorry मैं तो सवाल क्या मैंने क्या कहा
We will continue to engage with our neighbors,
with our neighbors including Iran. If we are talking about Iran, with our neighbor Iran. Okay, आपने इंटरप्ट ही कर दिया मुझे हैं. We will continue to engage with our neighbor Iran to ensure that peace prevails and there is and that the two countries make concerted and coordinated efforts to combat the threat of terrorism. Giannis.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Has there been any efforts for a third-party mediation by regional stakeholders? And if so, what is Pakistan's response? Any countries that you would want to mention if there has been an effort at all? Thank you.
I am not aware of third-party mediation, as you mentioned. Pakistan and Iran do have several channels of communication, and at this point, I am not aware of any third party stepping forward in this context. Jalil Saab.
China has urged restraint, asking Pakistan and Iran to exercise restraint. Has China approached Pakistan and Iran for any mediation? Because China is a very close friend of both Pakistan and Iran. And earlier they also mediated to escalate the situation between Saudi Arabia and Iran. What are your comments, please?
As I just said, I am not aware of any mediation by any third party that has taken place or is on the horizon. हाँ जी रास्ता को दें.
थैंक यू सो मच मैम. ये बता दीजिए कि ये जो ऑपरेशन समाचार था इसमें बीएलए और बीएलएफ के हाइडआउट्स को टारगेट किया गया या नहीं?
Again on this question, please wait for an advice from ISPR which will be coming shortly. हाँ जी निज़ामी साहब को.
थैंक यू मैडम. मैडम हमने बर्ग अमेरिका सुना, बर्ग इजराइल सुना, एक नई आपने नाम दिया बर्ग समाचार. इसकी कोई ख़ास वजह है? ये फारसी में मैसेज दिया गया है. इंटरेस्टिंग नेम है.
I am not an expert in Persian language, so I cannot comment on its how interesting it is. But this is a code name, which is, as you know, it was an intelligence-based operation, and our military authorities and ISPR would be better positioned to respond to this question. हाँ जी, मैडम को दें, सारा को.
Thank you. So in your opening remarks, you said that the terrorists that were killed were Pakistani. So how has that already been established? How have their identities been established already?
Pakistan for the last several months and years have been in contact with with Iran authorities, and we have shared with them concrete evidence of the presence of these terrorist hideouts inside Iran. And that is why we are very confident of the statement that we have made. For further details, please wait for an advice from ISPR. Ji, Sumaira.
तर्जुमान दफ्तर ख़ारजा मुमताज़ ज़हरा बलोच की न्यूज़ ब्रीफिंग। उन्होंने कहा कि पाकिस्तान ने आज सुबह ईरान में दहशतगर्दों के ठिकानों पर हमला किया है। पाकिस्तान अपने अज़्म के तहफ़्फ़ुज़ और सलामती के लिए हर मुमकिन इक़दाम उठाता रहेगा। पाकिस्तान हर हमले का भरपूर जवाब देने के लिए तैयार है। ऑपरेशन से मुतालिक मज़ीद मालूमात ISPR फराहम करेगा। ये थी अब तक की PTV ताज़ा तरीन। मज़ीद न्यूज़ और अपडेट्स के लिए हमारे साथ रहिएगा।